saw the. I haven't really looked at the polls throughout, and I looked at the poll polls last night. And it's wild. It is wild. Well, yeah. As long as it's just a bit wild, that's fine. So you they're going to move it. Hey, right. So basically, speeches and then it's going to come through like sort of broadcast media, kind of UK print, and then basically it's going to come along and do their Welsh broadcast, but then to do like a press release, basically, so kind of make a message video. So you can like listen to the UK print. What mic do you want me to hold for this?
Let's hold
that
that
one.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yourself, shop. So if you've got a correct board, one of these boards, can you hold it up for us, make sure it's up the right way round? Facing forward. There are a couple the wrong way round. There's a big one in the middle there. Yeah. Okay, brilliant. Okay, thanks so much. Cheers.
Well, Borodar, good morning and welcome. Croeso, welcome to Caerfyrddin, Carmarthenshire, welcome to Wales. In 2 days' time, we will know who the new Prime Minister is going to be. We will know whether we've persuaded people to turn a page on the last 14 years and to actually believe not just in what the other party, not just what the Conservatives have done to our country for the last 14 years, but the positive message, the change that we represent. I can tell you the last time I spoke to Keir Starmer was just a few days ago. We were talking about the difference we could make for steel communities all across the country. That is the partnership we could have. Two Labour governments working together for Wales and Britain to take forward devolution, economic stability, a new deal to turn a page on the Tory cost of living crisis. Change can only come if we vote for it. The Tories are desperate for people to do anything other than vote Labour, anything other than to vote for change. I want my country to be in a better place for each and every family. I want people to go out, no regrets. Don't leave it to other people to make the choice for you. If you want change, vote for it. It is time for change. It is time to win. Time to vote Labour. Thank you.
Wel, diolch yn fawr. Diolch i chi gyd am fod yma yn Hendy Gwynar Daf bore yma. Thank you all for being here in Whitland in the brand new constituency of Caerfyrddin. Our communities have endured 14 long years under the Conservatives, and now it's time for a fresh start. I was born in 1997, not...
That's not in the script.
Not an insignificant year for the Labour Party. But I was very lucky to grow up under a Labour government in Westminster and a Welsh Labour government in Cardiff who were able to work together to ensure that young people had the best start possible here in Wales. What I'm really looking forward to is that opportunity to work together, both in Westminster and the Senedd, to make sure that we're breaking down barriers to opportunity for young people right across the UK. Caerfyrddin desperately needs change. The UK desperately needs change. And that's why it's such a pleasure for me to introduce the man that I believe will deliver it, Keir Starmer.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Martha, who's going to be a fantastic candidate, reminding us of the new talent that we've got coming through. A brilliant, brilliant candidate, and will be a fantastic Member of Parliament. And thank you, Vaughan. And when Vaughan said the last time we spoke was about Tata Steel, he was right just the other day. And I'll start with that because it's really serious and it shows the difference that a Labour government in Westminster could make here in Wales. Because when we saw what might happen in relation to Tata Steel in the latest development, our first act was to get in touch with each other within minutes, to talk one-to-one, and then to set up a meeting to decide how we would resolve the issue and make sure we did everything possible we could do to save jobs in steel, to save steel here in Wales. And I will directly contrast that with Rishi Sunak. Because when Mark Drakeford asked for a meeting to talk about Tata Steel, what did Rishi Sunak do? He said he was too busy to take a call. That is the difference that a Labour victory tomorrow will make. The working together, two governments working together to deliver for Wales. That is an incredible opportunity across Wales that we must take. And can I say thank you very much for that really warm welcome. We've been on the road for many, many days now. It's the last day on the road, and to walk in here to have that warm reception is absolutely fantastic. Don't underestimate what boost that gives us all as we go into these final hours towards tomorrow. I was last here when we were launching in Abergavenny, and then we went down to Barry for an ice cream. It was beautifully sunny. Vaughan assures me that this actually is liquid sun here that we've got today. But it was absolutely incredible. And we've been absolutely campaigning with a smile on our face, a spring in our step, because we've got a confident message about change to take forward and to be absolutely clear about the choice at this election. We've now had 14 years of chaos, of division and failure, and the choice tomorrow is to bring that to an end, to turn the page and start to rebuild with Labour. And I've been saying throughout this campaign that if they're returned on Friday for 5 more years of the Tories, we won't get anything different. It'll be the same. And they've evidenced it in the campaign, because Rishi Sunak started by campaigning with David Cameron. Then he borrowed Liz Truss's programme and put it in his manifesto of unfunded tax cuts. And last night they wheeled out Boris Johnson. When I say chaos, division and failure, they've just exhibited it in this campaign. They've made, but nothing is going to change. You've just seen it in the last 6 weeks. 5 more years of the same. And that's why we must go through today and through till 10 o'clock tomorrow making our argument. Because there are a lot of undecided voters still, lots of constituencies that will come down to a few hundred votes that make the difference. And people need convincing about the change that we need. They need convincing that change is possible and that they can vote for change. And we need to be clear with them that if they don't vote for change, if we don't get a Labour government, we could end up with more of the same on Friday morning. And we do have to say, imagine waking up on Friday morning and the headline is 5 more years of the Tories. Nothing's changed. They'll be emboldened, entitled, thinking they can get away with anything. So we have to make that case. We have to say over and over again, change only happens if you vote for it. Change only happens if you vote for it. And we have to say with confidence and assurance, imagine a Labour government starting its work to rebuild the country, to make sure that we have the public services we need, the infrastructure we need, the chance for every child and young person to have the opportunity to go as far as their talents will take them. Imagine, wherever you come from, whatever your background, the chance to get on. And that change in Westminster that will make such a difference to the lives of millions of people. That's why we're here in the Labour Party. That's why we've campaigned so hard. And the special benefit, the double benefit in Wales. Because if we get a Labour government in Westminster, then for the first time in 14 years, we get two governments working together. Not in conflict, not constantly seeking to undermine what's going on here in Wales, but doing what Vaughan and I did in the last week, picking up the phone, getting in touch with each other. How can we work together to deliver in Wales? What a huge opportunity we have. We've got to get out there, every minute, every hour of today and tomorrow, all the way through till 10 o'clock. Fight for every single vote. This is an incredible opportunity for change across the whole of the United Kingdom, and a double opportunity to deliver here in Wales for every single person and household. Let's go out, let's do it with that smile, that positivity, our argument before the country, hoping for that victory tomorrow. Thank you all so much. Thank you. This is great. Can I give that? Great.
And we need to stop. Yeah. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
We're going to miss this tomorrow, aren't we?
Well,
You're not.
we may have more opportunities to speak in the future.
I'm sorry about the little bit of niggly when you asked me a question yesterday or the day before, which is why I shut them up. We're not having that.
I'm used to it. It's fine.
You ready? You happy?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. Well, look, let's start with what the Conservatives have been saying this morning. Cabinet ministers are practically conceding defeat. Do you believe them?
No, we are fighting for every vote, and across the country there will be constituencies which will go down to the wire. And therefore, we will continue to fight until 10 o'clock tomorrow night, making the case that change only happens if you vote for it. But it is a huge opportunity for our country. This is the opportunity to turn the page and to move forward. And I want people to go out and vote for change and be part of the change that I think will bring about such a different and better future for our country.
Whatever you think about Boris Johnson, he does have a certain appeal amongst undecided voters. Does his appearance concern you?
Not in the slightest. I've been arguing that the last 14 years have been about chaos and division, and last night they wheeled out the architect of chaos and division. So I think that just shows the sort of desperate negative place they've got to in their campaign. I'm proud, by contrast, that our campaign from start to finish has been positive, has been confident, and has been about the change that we need in our country. Whether it's Boris Johnson, whether it's Liz Truss, whether it's David Cameron or Rishi Sunak, all you're going to get with them is more of the same. We need to move on from that now, turn the page and rebuild the country with Labour.
You admit there are many undecided voters. Your candidates tell me there are many undecided voters. Has your message been too cautious?
No, it's been realistic, but I know that we need to convince people that change is possible. We need to convince people that they should go out and vote for change. I haven't met in this campaign anybody who says, I want things to stay the same. And therefore, it's very important that if you want change, you go out and vote for it and vote Labour tomorrow. That's been our positive campaign. This is a real opportunity for the country to move forward. And I think we should take that opportunity and do it together with as many people behind the mandate that we need as possible.
You're standing on the threshold of something big, whatever it is, something very big for you personally. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very pleased and confident. We've worked for 4.5 years to change the Labour Party, to put it to be a party that says country first, party second, with a clear and programme and plan to change our country for the better. I want to now get on with the opportunity to roll up my sleeves and bring about the change which I think the country deserves, and to return politics to the politics of public service, not entitlement.